Alright, welcome back to our JunkPunk episode 4. Today, we're cooking up some mayhem and mischief. Alright, on the last episode, we got all of our plants done. We got all of the check key done. I have everything for the biological key, so let me show you that. So we have all of our soil, water, the gold, and the aluminum ingots, along with our tech key. So we're going to be turning all this in today for our biological key. We're going to get Monolith 1 activated, which is right there. And we're going to go and look at Monolith 2 and then talk about what we're going to be working with on Monolith 2. So let's go drop off all of our stuff for the biological and then move on. So we'll have a few cutscenes on this one, some cool animations, so yeah, should be a lot of fun. So just, if I can stay up, there we go. Zoom out. Awesome. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this as much as I like playing this, so let's go ahead and open up our inventory here and let's dump some dirt. Drag and drop, drag and drop. Oh, come on. There we go. Hopefully everybody's staying warm. I'm just going through a cold snap here where I'm at, so fun. Warms you up like a good game, right? That's everything. And there is our keys. Let's go get our keys and let's, well, gotta wait for the next lift. After we activate all of our keys, we'll come back down, we'll activate this in here, and then we'll go outside and we'll watch what happens after the Monolith 1. So, yeah. Wondering if we should just go ahead and ride it up. Let's just go up this on. Stage active. Okay. Where you at? Alright. Up to the second floor, third floor. There we go. We'll activate this. Sweet. Awesome. As soon as I activate this, this will go to some cutscenes, so I'll let you guys listen to that.
Atmospheric stabilizers ready to fire. Hit your command.
Despite lower than usual odds of success, you have completed your task adequately. Meet me at the NWR biolab. I have marked my location on your map. When you are nearby, I shall launch the biolabs at a shell. Please keep a safe distance to avoid being destroyed. Launching in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Launch successful. You may now enter.
Right. So now Monolith 2 is available to us. So let's go get a vehicle, pick up some supplies, and then start heading our way over there. Show you what's going on and do some light exploration along the way. And then give you a good sense of the vehicle stuff on here, since we've yet to use really any of the vehicles. Everything's been in close proximity, but doesn't look like Monolith 2 is that far, but it's a little bit of a walk, and we need to take some supplies over with us, so a good opportunity to grab in the vehicle right over here, and then take it over. There we go. Okay. Let's see how many times I can roll this. Oh. Alright, let's brake. Oops. Need to get out. And trying to figure out what all I need to take over with me. I need to take a few of these. Let's grab some of this. Actually, let's just grab all of it. If we can. And we'll put it in the back of our vehicle here. Oops. Queue inventory. Grab the rest of it. That one's empty. Let's go ahead and take these apart. We're not going to be using them anymore over here. So let's go ahead and take this apart. This we're going to go ahead and leave for right now, because we still have some stuff in it. So let's leave that. That's fine. Let's take the copper scrap. I'm not sure we need wood right now. And let's take this. And you see I did up some wire. I think we have plenty of wire to get us through. So, yeah, let's see if we can puncture this one. Pop this off. Oops. Ooh. Leave the rubber scrap. Let's go ahead and drop that in there. I don't think I have anything in this last one, so we can dismantle that one too. Yeah, everything we're gonna build is over by Monolith 2 now, just so we can type some stuff in and show you guys. Get over there. Get that. I don't know that we need any of this, but go ahead and take what we can. Have one to that, take that. Take that. Let's go ahead and take looks good for now. So let's go ahead and make our way over to Monolith 2. Let's see what we can get into. Alright. Pull it off the edge, please. Thank you. I mean, look how cool Monolith 2 is, though. Like, that's big. Whoa. Pay attention. We may have to stop and clear the road out a little bit along the way, but we'll see. Let's go that way. I think my inventory is completely full too. All right. Should have just left some back there. All right. That reminds me. Now that we're open, as soon as we get over there, we should unlock the NWR stuff. So that will be pretty cool. But let's go ahead and drop down a large container here. As soon as I can find some room. Now, let's go here. And let's drop some stuff in here. Let's clear out some path here, just to get our vehicle through. Should have done this between episodes, but at least you guys get to see a little bit of this, and then let's see what else we got here. This out. Why don't we go ahead and time lapse this and then bring you back when we get over to Monolith 2, okay? Right. So, got everything cleaned up on the road all the way up here. And then before we go inside, let me tell you, or let you know kind of what I'm thinking. So, this here is a mineable resource that's straight in front of me that I'm walking towards right now. And it's very important for the glass production. We, I think, are going to be building right in this flat area right here. So we're going to use every bit of that flat area to build a nice manufacturing plant. This Monolith 2 has 3 ports over on this side to pipe stuff in, and then 3 on the other side. And then there's another resource on this side, the northeast side of Monolith 2. Right there, you can see it, the gray. And that's important for one of our resources we need to bottle up and put in here. So this will be a nice area to lay out some production. These, for the ones that we're getting ready to open up, are pretty big plants. So yeah, we're gonna need every bit of it. So we're gonna go inside. There's gonna be some cutscenes and those types of things. So we'll go ahead and show you what all resources we need for this one. So here we go.
Welcome to the NWR Biolab and Refinery. Here we will enrich the planet's surface to begin the process of planting planet-wide vegetation. I have calculated the water cycle is beginning to self-clean and the ocean's acidity level is dropping. We will have to do more in time. However, this is acceptable progress for now. We will need 3 main chemicals in order to proceed with this stage of terraforming: nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. You will need to create enough of these materials to begin fertilization of the planet's surface. Once we have achieved these goals, I can commence the puppet process. As you have probably seen, there are other parties on this planet interested in exploiting it to their own gain. Sooner or later, we will have to stop them if we are able to complete our mission. Your memory core is badly damaged. Updating memory core. You now have access to more NWR technology.
Alright, so as you heard, we need to gather some resources, and it's the 3: potassium, nitrogen, and phosphorus. We need to put those in a vial and then send them up. We need 1,000 of each. This will keep a running tab as we pipe in those resources. So I think what I'd like to see is building down here and then piping it in on this side, because by the time we start over at the road and gathering resources and stuff and pipe them in, we're going to need to pipe it out this way. So I think that's a pretty good plan, but we'll just see how it plays out. So let's go explore this a little bit. They've got a nice little viewing platform at the very top, so we'll be able to see, how this planet's laid out. I think it's like a 3-stage elevator system, and then there is, once we get all of it piped in, then we go here and then we hit the buttons. There's 3 red buttons. Right now we can't really do anything because we don't have the 3, but yeah, potassium 1, nitrogen, and phosphorus, just like the other one. So yep, we'll continue going on up and continue going up. You know what, before we started this episode, I had on the chef hat, and some weird way I have the plunger on my head. Not sure what's going on with that. Interesting. I don't know where it changed. Had to have been when I was inside one of the vehicles, but yep. Not only there's much to do up here other than the viewing, and then the final activation. right here, and we get a nice glimpse of, you know, the water and the air clearing up. Hopefully you guys seen like the lightning and the storms, so we'll have those now. But yeah, that is Monolith 3 out there. In one of my previous plays I did before getting started on YouTube and uploading videos, I actually built a walkway right on the other side of that little pond down there, all the way out there, to make sure that was, you know, another Monolith 3. And then that's kind of where I stopped. So after I'd done this Monolith 2 and activated, I went out there to see that one, and then that one is Monolith 3. But I think what I'd like to do at some point is just kind of explore the rest of the island. I have not gone over in that direction or that one. I would imagine that's probably 4, but I don't know. I think there's 5 monoliths in this. Yep, there's another one over there. So these must be those other factions that they're talking about. So, which kind of hinted to maybe when you say stopping them, I don't know if it's like a sabotage thing we do, or it'll be a PvE type thing, or what. So we'll have to sit there and see. But yeah, that's kind of, you know, it in a nutshell for this one. We'll go outside. I'll show you some of the NWR stuff, and then show you why it was important for us to do a little bit of the bringing some resources with us, because all the NWR stuff, which I'm hoping to use all of, I know there's going to be a few that we're going to have to convert with some of the other starter stuff, resources over with that. But you'll see here in a second, before too long, we're gonna have to put down a craft bench, and let's go ahead and do that. See what I need for, need basic capacitors, and we can put that down right now. So let's put that down. Okay. This is just to get us started here. I need some basic capacitors. Oh, wrong button. Basic capacitors, and move those over. There we go. Some basic capacitors in. And charging station for right now until we get the NWR1 stuff going. Power. So let's do that. We need large gears. Wrong button. Let's take one of these and put them in here for now. Large gears. We're gonna need a cable. Rotate. There we go. And let's get some cable here. Wrong button. I think I would have learned by now. Not where I can see. Cable there to there. While I'm charging, I think for the next episode, what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear out a lot of this. Probably bring my laser over. I'm going to clear out all the inventory from the other one. Then kind of map out, you know, the build. I promise I won't do any building without videoing it for you guys, so you guys can see progress and, you know, what we're gonna do. But yeah, let's check out the NWR stuff now. So base building, we need this alloy. See that NWR alloy? So it's not using the scrap metal anymore. It's using this alloy. So, but this is all of our base building stuff. This is our new charge station, and you'll see it says NWR alloy and electronics, then a new crafting bench. So I may be able to build that one. I think I have platinum and aluminum and steel in my inventory, but we'll see. There's two different types of containers. There's a small and then kind of a large one. This does a small belt, and then there's a large belt, and you'll see that under the connections. Uplink station's pretty cool. So that's all the player station. This is all of our main. As you can see, there's a lot, and these things are big. And then some of these have small ports and then big ports. Let's just show you that. So here's a more modern belt and a medium belt. This is more the small belt, the fast belt. But yeah, there's a lot. So the power cables, as far as I can tell, is the same as the other power cables. So we're using the same kind of wire and everything. Here's where we get into some of our splitters and mergers. Definitely be using those. There's nothing in the farming at this time. Here's our power stuff. Promise we'll get into more of the solar panels. For this one, we'll play around with it. Again, really depends on, you know, our solar stuff over there. If you guys can see, it's solar 71%. So it fluctuates. It's about like the wind. So the faster the wind speed, the more power we produce, so on and so forth. So nothing in the water and nothing in the items. So but yeah, let's see if we can actually pull up WR alloy in here. I don't know if we can. Doesn't look like it, so it looks like we'll have to do it. Hopefully I have some platinum. I may not. I have to go over there and make sure that I get some in the next episode. Nope, I have gold and silicone, so I didn't grab the rest of it. So I probably will throw down some junk containers, put the stuff in there, go over, clean up the other stuff, bring it all over, and then we'll get to building our new manufacturing plant area where we'll be able to house it. The very first thing we really need to work on is making sure that we get an alloy plant going. That's the main block for all the buildings, so we'll make sure that we get that going as I clear up some of this between this episode and the next episode to drop. So with that, I know this is kind of a quick one, but I've been producing some long videos and I want to see how well a short video does. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. We got quite a bit accomplished. We got Monolith 1 done. We opened up Monolith 2. We got most of our stuff over here. And this place is like, it's deceptive, like how big it looks. But hopefully we make a clean base and yeah. Oh, before we leave, let's see. Yeah, there should be some hats over here, I think. So let's go take a look and see if it's over here also. How much digging do I have to do? I don't know. I might be able to get through. There's usually a hat and some paint or something in here. There they are. Paint. So we got paint purple and pink and orange. I think there's a hat right there. It's a Viking hat. So what's my inventory? It's full. So anyway, I'll pick those up, but I thought I'd show you guys where some are. I've done this in a previous play, so I know exactly where those are at. But hopefully, you know, we'll spend some time after we get some base done and go and explore and see what other kind of hats and paint and everything else is out there. Because really, I haven't gotten any further than this, so there'll be a lot of new for us. But again, thank you guys for coming along. Appreciate you guys' support and coming viewing my channel. If there's anything that you'd like to see, or you know, I can help answer, I'll do my best to try and do that. But with that, thank you guys again. This has been a lot of fun doing this play. We're gonna get into some really big builds, so that will be awesome. With that, I'm gonna leave you guys right there. But yeah, Monolith 2. Pretty big. Alright, thank you guys. Remember, go out and be creative. Thanks.